And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah,
all right, y'all.
And it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking up. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going.
And it's Madden.
The end zone possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Yeah, it's time I got to put this work in. We're playing a game. Playing a game with this young man.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that one drops down.
Wow, come on.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Bullshit.
Give up the middle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Second and 7. They'll give to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not what they want to see consistently. Darius Williams in there to make the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Give to Hall running right. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hall. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a give to Hall. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now on second down. A handoff for Hall. He will push his way down to about the 14. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. They'll run here with Hall. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And his kick is indeed good, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here comes 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Stafford now to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. But still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua.
Good game, bro.
Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the end. They had the potential game-tying field goal. Yes, it would have been a long field goal, but they passed it up, and they lose the game.
And you're right, partner. We all have questions, but I don't think anyone's going to ask the question more forcefully than the person who signs the checks for the entire organization. Why didn't you run the field goal kicker out there? You had a chance to tie the game. Looked like a makeable kick. Was the kicker hurt? Did you just not like the field conditions? This head coach is going to have a heck of an explanation.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. Off we go from the Steel City. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Love to throw to get started. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup. And right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, defense is all over. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and... That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proved.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll go with the reverse. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
This guy here, boy, this guy here.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
You heard me talking the whole time, right?
Out of the gun, here's Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down
you
to
like
you
Pittsburgh?
need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here.
You like Pittsburgh?
Ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
I just randomly picked this team, so you know.
You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to
It's a random team for me.
That was a good one there.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
You gonna win?
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
What that mean? What do I mean?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
What's okay, though?
Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, you talking about your turnover, your mistakes. Oh. I was
Once
wondering.
again, it's Jacobs.
I was wondering what you were
And
talking
this
about.
defense up to the task there.
It
Gain
was
of
like you was
just
just
2,
saying
and
it,
it's third
you
down.
know. You gotta know what you're saying. So what you think about the new man?
Handoff. This is Jacobs.
You like this one or?
He is men drop. Good defense. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down on what... Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
It's just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one on the running back, Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm bringing an ambulance. I'm bringing an ambulance out here.
Run these angle routes, and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense. So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren.
Good block.
Inside the 40.
Good block.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside.
Good block.
How nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Now a screen set up for Harris. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. He slams it in there, and he is in.
Good work.
Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Wilson has everyone set as they will go for 2. They'll look to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This returnable with Reed. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. That's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
Good defense,
We'll
yo.
try again here. 2nd and 10.
Definitely good fucking dude.
To throw is Love. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
He'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now Wilson on second down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Wilson lines up in the pistol. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Russ. This one down the field for Fryermuth. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think you're going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Harris. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens.
Oh, wow. I fucked that up.
He is in.
Wow.
George Pickens. Touchdown,
Oh, shit.
Steelers.
Lucky.
This is a great
I
example here,
fucked
Mike,
that
of an
up.
offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Damn.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Love. This one intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. And he finds his tight end Freiermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now Wilson. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. One more time, it's Harris. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is first and 10. Here's Love to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Love. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's Jacobs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Now or never, and that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be brought down.
By luck.
The next here. He has given his guys first and 10.
No luck.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And not much there. He's back to the original.
You didn't score, period. You kicking. You kicking, brother. You kicking.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruised.